Hola amigos, sean bienvenidos una vez más a mi canal. En esta ocasión tenemos un video muy bueno. Conseguimos a alguien que nos podía ayudar para poder recrear cómo va a ser la entrevista. Entonces, este no es un video para estudiar, es un video para practicar. Muchos de ustedes me han dicho que no tienen con quién practicar y pues decidimos hacer este video. Entonces simplemente el video va a correr, va a ir haciendo las preguntas como las preguntas que te van a hacer durante la entrevista, como si fuera el oficial. Y dimos un espacio entre cada pregunta para que ustedes respondan. Pienso que esta herramienta les va a servir mucho a ustedes para que puedan practicar todos los días su entrevista. Para el día que lleguen a hacer su entrevista van a estar bien cómodos porque ya lo han practicado mucho. Entonces, pues adelante, practiquen, utilicen este video todo lo que puedan, practíquenlo todo lo que puedan y verán que el día de su entrevista no tienen ningún problema. Mucha suerte a todos.
Now you will be under oath. Please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm that the statements you will be given today will be truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God? Thank you. Please take a seat. Do you understand what oath is? Do you understand why you are here today? I need to see your permanent resident card, passport, and ID, please. How long have you been a permanent resident? When did you become a permanent resident? What's your name? Have you used any other name? Did you want to legally change your name? What is your date of birth? What is your social security number? Where were you born? Are you a citizen of that country? Where are you currently living, or what's your current address? How long have you been living in this address? Had your address changed since you submitted your application form? Are either of your parents U.S. citizens? Were your parents married before your 18th birthday? Are you currently employed? How long have you been working there? And what do you do? Have you spent any time out of the United States for the past 5 years? How many trips have you taken in the past 5 years? When was your last trip out of the United States? And what was the purpose of your visit? Do you remember the date you returned to the United States? Are you currently single, married, divorced, or widowed? How many times have you been married? When were you married? Is your wife a U.S. citizen? What's her name? Do you have any children? Are your kids U.S. citizens? What's your children's relationship with you? Now I'm going to ask you questions regarding part 12 of your application. Have you ever claimed to be a U.S. citizen? Have you ever registered to vote in any federal, state, or local election in the United States? Have you ever voted in any federal, state, or local election in the United States? Do you have or did you ever have hereditary title or any other nobility in any foreign country? Have you ever been declared legally incompetent or been confined to a mental institution? Do you owe any overdue federal, state, or local taxes? Have you ever not filed federal, state, or local taxes since you became a lawful permanent resident? If you answered yes, do you consider yourself to be a non-U.S. citizen? Have you called yourself a non-U.S. resident on a federal, state, or local tax return since you became a lawful permanent resident? Have you ever been a member of or in any way associated with any of the following? The Communist Party. Do you know what a Communist Party is? Any other totalitarian party? A terrorist organization? Have you ever advocated to overthrow of any government by force or by violence? Have you ever persecuted any person because of race, religion, national origin, membership in a particular social group, or political opinion? Between March 23rd, 1933 and May 8th, 1945, did you work for or associate in any way, directly or indirectly, with the Nazi government of Germany? Have you ever been involved in any way with any of the following? Genocide. Can you define genocide for me? Torture. Killing or trying to kill someone. Badly hurting or trying to hurt a person on purpose. Forcing or trying to force someone to have any kind of sexual contact or relations. Not letting someone practice his or her religion. Were you ever a member of, or did you ever serve in, help, or otherwise participate in any of the following groups? Military unit, paramilitary unit, police unit, self-defense unit, vigilante unit, any rebel group, guerrilla group, militia, insurgent organization. Were you ever a worker, volunteer, or soldier, or did you ever otherwise ever serve in any of the following? Prison or jail, prison camp, detention facility, labor camp, any other place where people were forced to stay. Were you ever a part of any group, or did you ever help in any group, unit, or organization that used weapons against any person or threatened to do so? Did you ever sell, give, or provide weapons to any person or help another person sell, give, or provide weapons to any person? Did you ever receive any type of military, paramilitary, or weapons training? Did you ever recruit, conscript, or use any person under 15 years of age to serve in or help an armed force or group? Did you ever use any person under 15 of age to do anything that helped or supported people in combat? Have you ever committed, assisted in committing, or attempted to commit a crime or offense for which you were not arrested? Have you ever been arrested, cited, or detained by any law enforcement officer? Have you ever been charged with committing, attempting to commit, or assisting in committing a crime or offense? Have you ever been convicted of a crime or offense? Have you ever been placed in an alternative sentencing or rehabilitative program? Have you ever received any suspended sentence, been placed on probation, or been paroled? Have you ever been in jail or prison? Have you ever been a habitual drunkard? Been a prostitute or procured anyone for prostitution? Sold or smuggled controlled substances, illegal drugs, or narcotics? Been married to more than one person at the same time? Married someone in order to obtain an immigration benefit? Helped anyone to enter or tried to enter the United States illegally? Gambled illegally or received income from illegal gambling? Failed to support your dependents or to pay alimony? Made any misrepresentation to obtain any public benefit in the United States? Have you ever given any U.S. government official any information or documentation that was false, fraudulent, or misleading? Have you ever lied to any U.S. government official to gain entry or admission into the United States or to gain immigration benefits while in the United States? Have you been ordered, removed, excluded, or deported from the United States? Have you ever been placed in removal, exclusion, rescission, or deportation proceedings? Are removal, exclusion, rescission, or deportation proceedings currently pending against you? Have you ever served in the U.S. Armed Forces? Are you currently a member of the U.S. Armed Forces? Now we are going to do the civics test. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. In what month do we vote for president? Who is the Chief Justice of the United States? We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? The House of Representatives has how many voting members? Who was the first president? Please read the following sentence. Please write the following sentence. Washington was the first president. Washington was the first president. Washington was the first president. Do you support the Constitution and form of government of the United States? Do you understand the full oath of allegiance to the United States? Are you willing to take the full oath of allegiance to the United States? If the law requires it, are you willing to bear arms on behalf of the United States? If the law requires it, are you willing to perform non-combatant services in the U.S. Armed Forces? If the law requires it, are you willing to perform work of national importance under civil direction? Please review this form and let me know if everything is correct. Please sign and print your name. I will recommend your interview as approved. Congratulations.
Hola amigos, pues eso sería todo por el día de hoy. Espero que les sea útil este video que estamos haciendo, dándole gracias aquí a Cristian que nos ayudó para que ustedes puedan practicar. Mucha suerte, les recomiendo que este video lo vean todos los días, que le respondan, claro, a las preguntas que él va haciendo en el video. Por eso dimos un espacio de preguntas. Mucha suerte a todos en entrevista y muchas gracias a Cristian por venir a ayudarnos.